Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings for the week starting November 7th, 2016. And I do apologize for these being a little late and just want to say thank you for your patience. And this is a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as always, please do remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. You can watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages. And if you're interested in a private reading, the link to my website is always in the description box below. So, Capricorn. Looks like a good week. Lots of progress, okay? So in your current situation, or your main focus at the time, is the Six of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles, you may be focused on balance at this time, either balancing the books, balancing your health, restoring balance within a relationship, focusing on a healthy give and take, focusing on fairness in your life, okay, whether it's how other people treat you or how you treat other people. I feel like there's a strong focus on fairness there. The Six of Pentacles also talks about unexpected help, unexpected support coming to you at this time, usually financial, but it can also be moral support, emotional support, support in terms of good information coming your way or being put in contact with the right people at this time. The Six of Pentacles can also represent budgeting or coming up with plans, financial schedules, anything like that, or business plans, okay? Forecasts also comes up, okay, for some of you. Preparing for some sort of big event or preparing for some sort of big expense can also come up. And the Six of Pentacles can also represent successful conversations or successful negotiations with financial institutions, but also with people around you. The main idea would be make sure that it's practical, make sure that it's down to earth, that it's realistic. Make sure that you're not making unrealistic demands. Try to be practical and try to see the other person's point of view, and all negotiations are just going to be successful, and you're definitely going to get your way. And also, you know, I hear practice, so I don't know, for some of you, you may be practicing for something, or mock budgets or mock business plans or something like that is coming up for some of you. We're running through different scenarios as well, could be coming up. Your main opportunity for the week is the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles as the main opportunity, this says you're about to see harvest time. You're about to see rewards. You're about to see success, okay, with more success to follow. The Seven of Pentacles is an energy where it talks about assessment. It talks about, you know what, while things come together and there's nothing else that you can do, use that time to say, okay, where is this going? Am I happy with how things are going? Am I happy with the rate that things are going at? Am I happy with this situation? Could I change it? What would make me happier? What could I do about this? Lots and lots of contemplation as things come to fruition, okay? Because the Seven of Pentacles talks about reaching that point where you've pretty much done everything that you could, and you just need to let things come together on their own, because things take time. And so I feel like that could be going on for you this week, and in the meantime, you're doing a lot of assessment, you're doing a lot of, taking stock, taking inventory of what is going on in your life at this time, and what changes or tweaks need to happen in order for you to be successful. You are anticipating harvest time, and I feel like you could already be looking at planning your next step. What happens once you have that harvest? Where do you put it? Where do you invest it? But it is definitely very, very close to harvest time, or harvest time for a lot of you this week. This could be asking for a loan and starting that process and that paying off for you. This could be asking someone for help in finding a job, whether it's another person or it's an agency, or recruitment people or anything like that. That paying off, okay, for some of you. Asking for some sort of a training course or apprenticeship, asking to join that is paying off for you this week as well. The Seven of Pentacles can also talk about things coming together after a time of waiting. So it could be that you're starting to see someone, or you see someone this week that you haven't seen in a long time, or opportunities coming to fruition for you. Okay, maybe something you were in conversations with in the past, but it wasn't the right time for that particular situation, and so now things have matured and you can just jump in and make the best of that opportunity. Your challenge for the week, we do have the Eight of Cauldrons or the Eight of Cups. So the challenge would be, not to walk away from something just because it's taking a little while longer. The challenge would be not walking away from something, especially if it seems to kind of be stuck or not really happening. The Seven of Pentacles says there's a bit of a wait time there. That doesn't mean it's not happening. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And so with the Eight of Cups, the challenge is sticking with it, okay? Not turning your back and dismissing that or throwing out all the work that you've done so far, okay? So with the Eight of Cups, the challenge for the week is to just keep going. The challenge is not to give up on a situation. The challenge is, I also feel like the challenge is trying new approaches. So if you've been trying to do something on your own, and it just has not been working, the challenge is admitting that and saying, you know what, okay, I can't do this on my own, and that's fine. I need to ask for guidance. I need to ask for help, ask for support. It is there for you, and I feel like it will push you forward. But the challenge is absolutely kind of walking away from old patterns or walking away from bad habits that definitely don't work for you anymore and they're not doing any favors, and really embracing kind of a more down-to-earth, practical attitude about whatever this is that you're focusing on at this time, okay? It's about taking things from a more practical approach, taking things one day at a time, looking at things for what they are and not what they should be or could be. You know what? Okay, I'm not going to change the situation overnight. I'm going to take some time and assess it, analyze it. I'm not going to walk away from it or just dismiss it from my life because it takes work. I'm going to look at exactly what that work is. What do I need to do? What would need to happen for things to move forward? Where are the issues? Okay, so that's the challenge for you this week. To really assess a situation as opposed to walking away from it. Because I feel like you're so close with something and you may be thinking about just giving up and you really shouldn't. Your advice for the week is the Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles is advice, okay? Clearly, it's your energy. There's lots of pentacles in this reading. So that's your energy because it's earth sign energy. The Page of Pentacles is advice. It talks about communication. So it says open up. If you can't do everything on your own, and that's absolutely normal, there's only so much we could do, talk to someone. Ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for support, okay? It is there for you. You just need to ask for it. For others, the Page of Pentacles talks about realistic expectations. It talks about practical aspects, okay, or looking at things from a practical perspective, or negotiations made from a practical standpoint. It's saying, you know what, don't be with your head in the clouds and thinking about what could have been, should have been, would have been. Be down to earth, okay, put your feet on the ground, look at things for what they are, and then go from there, okay? Keep everything down to earth, keep everything realistic. This is also saying think about things in the long run, okay? What is going to happen if you walk away from this opportunity now? You're just going to have to start completely over moving forward. So think about things in a bigger perspective, on a larger scale this week. Think about the long-term consequences of what you're doing. The Page of Pentacles is also a card that talks about looking at the details, okay? So in other words, looking very closely at a situation as opposed to just rushing or skimming through it. Looking very closely at a situation. And again, trying to keep emotion out of it. Okay, that's why the Eight of Cups is showing up in your challenge. Try to keep emotions out of it. Be practical, be realistic. Is this really an issue? Is this really impossible? Is this really that bad? Is this really that complicated? Looking at the details, looking closely at a situation is really going to bring us answers, and I feel success moving forward, because in the outcome position we do have the Knight of Rods, and with the Knight of Rods this talks about progress, quick change, okay, sudden change, movement forward. Absolutely, it can represent a house move, it can represent starting a job or changing a job, changing careers altogether. It can represent progress, success, getting your way in situations, if it's negotiations or things that you're asking for or things that you're waiting on. The Knight of Rods sees definite progress. So you may be dealing with a bit of a wait time, but take this time to assess the situation and to come up with practical solutions, because you will see things come to completion. You will see things come to fruition, and then things just taking off from there. And the Knight of Rods is definitely saying keep up that momentum. Be confident. Follow through. Follow your vision. Follow your goal. Don't back down. Don't doubt yourself. Don't allow your emotions to play tricks on you. And don't allow other people to kind of just sway you off your path. It looks like a really good week. I hope that you enjoy the reading, and I hope that it helps you. I look forward to your comments letting me know how this applies to you, if it does, and how your week is going. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that everyone has a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.